run out of time here. My program structure, kind of our time frames: postseason, off season, preseason, and in. Postseason, absolutely no conditioning. Don't tell Coach Keith that I'm not running these guys because he thinks I am. But you're coming out of a long season, depending upon how long you're playing. You're going to early to mid-March, sometimes April. Give them some time off. These guys, I told them, take 4 weeks off. Like, let's just when they canceled the ACC tournament this year, take 4 weeks off, get away from it, let your body recover, finish strong academically, and we'll get back on it when the time is right. But right now, just let your body recover. I mean, we beat the ever-living hell out of these guys and I'm sure we're not the only ones, but, from May till now, really. I mean, if you think about it. So, our postseason stuff, our focus is we do the assessments and assign correctives depending upon what we find. And then a lot of time under tension. I use a lot of isometrics and a lot of eccentric work here just to restore muscle loss and improve tendon health. And again, no change of direction or agility work either. Off-season wise, this is our summer. This is where we really do our main work, our meat and potato stuff. Depending upon, what kind of group we've got, 4 to 5 day routine. I'll do our performance testing early and late. Assess as we go. If I feel like we need to throw it in there more than twice, then I will. But typically we'll do it at the bookends, the front and the back. Conditioning wise, like most of us, if we're all in basketball, we've got the opportunity to be in practices and be in workouts. So use your best judgment here. If you see a guy, if coach is finishing with conditioning stuff, then it's June. Like, let's be honest, we don't need to run in June, right? Plus, the guys are playing. Keep your ears open. Listen to when they're playing, how often they're playing, and give them the benefit of the doubt that they're playing hard. If that's taking care of it, and then from an agility and change direction standpoint, I'm big on proper landing, proper deceleration work, right? So really controlling those that eccentric work, right? So that's kind of where we start, and then we'll get into our explosive stuff, our jump training, and our acceleration stuff. Preseason, now you hear kind of like your training camp that Robert hit on. We'll pick it up again. I can't give you a hard fast on we're going 2 days a week conditioning or 3 days a week conditioning. That's typically dependent on week to week, depending on what coach wants to do around off days, recruiting calendar, whether I have them or we both have them in the same day. But I'll always stay between a 3 and 4 day workout plan. I like using upper body, lower body splits just to monitor the amount of lower body work they're doing in training. A lot of coaches don't take into effect that, they think, oh, well, you're only lifting them lower body 1 day a week. Yeah, well, we're jumping, we're accelerating, we're decelerating, we're sprinting, and we're conditioning on those same legs, 2 to 3 days a week. So how much more work do I need that these guys' central nervous systems can handle? And if you think about it, you're getting an 18 to 22-year-old kid that's pretty poorly prepared for the rigors of college basketball. So always err on the side of, smallest effective dose. And again, you see technical and quality with our conditioning and with our agility and change of direction work. I'll always do that pre-practice, pre-lift, pre-conditioning. I'd never want them tired when we're doing that work. And then lastly, our in-season work, our biggest block, typically very similar like what Robert was saying, 2 to 3 blocks in this in-season phase. Huge emphasis on mobility, correctives, limiting lower body volume. We'll also use the Force X to do some RPE work and monitor fatigue once or twice a week. We're looking for we'll red flag body weights and jump heights. I can't think off the top of my head what our red flag number for our body weights is, but we typically want them to keep them between the 80-85% of their vertical jump mark is off on the Force X. And then lastly, all conditioning is taken care of in practice. And then, anybody that's not playing, conditioning needs are addressed on an individual basis for guys after practice. So.